Hey folks, welcome back to the kitchen. Tonight we're doing an abbreviated version of street tacos. We're using 1 pound of ground beef, taco seasoning, we've got some taco sauce, we've got some flour tortillas, we're going to add some diced onions to the mix, and we've got some shredded Mexican cheese here. So, the only thing that we went out and bought for this meal was a can of red enchilada sauce. Now, with a real street taco, you're using like a roast of some type that's been cooking all day and shredded up. We're going to use ground beef. I'm going to season it with taco seasoning. And then we're going to put the tacos together and we're going to dredge them in the enchilada sauce. So, not a true version of a street taco. Most of them use a process called birria, I believe is how you pronounce it. But call this the poor man's version. So we're going to get started. I'll get some in the frying pan and we'll be right back. Okay, just so you can get an idea, I've put the pre-cooked hamburger in there. I put about a 1/4 cup of taco seasoning. I added a nice handful of diced onions. Added some water to mix it all together. And now I'm just waiting for some of the moisture to evaporate. Over here I've got a bowl with 1 can of red enchilada sauce that we're going to dredge the tacos in. And we have another pan over here that once we dredge, we'll put them in the pan and get them heated up. Here you get a little idea of what we're dealing with. We put the flour tortilla in, put some taco meat in it, a little bit of cheese, fold it over, drizzle some enchilada sauce on it, and just let it cook up a little bit. Okay, folks, here's what we're dealing with. This is the poor man's birria street taco. Flour tortillas, pound of hamburger, taco seasoning. The cheese is called Fresco Mexican crumbling cheese. You buy it in a round disc at, I assume, any grocery store. Ours came from Walmart. Going to be adding some taco sauce and some sour cream to the top of these. Just add the cheese and the meat to the tortilla. Lay it in the pan. Pour a little enchilada sauce over the top of it. Like I say, everything that we're eating tonight we already had except for the can of enchilada sauce. So I'm going to eat dinner and we'll come back and let you know what we think. Okay, folks, dinner's over with. Poor man's birria street tacos, if that's what you want to call them. Call them whatever you like. It's entirely up to you. We made dinner with things we had on hand with the exception of the can of enchilada sauce. So, whatever a can of enchilada sauce costs, I'm sure it's probably about $1, maybe $1 and a few cents, but tasted pretty good. We also had a side salad with it. Still got a couple left over for lunch tomorrow or next day, whichever. We enjoyed it. Very easy to make. Pound of ground beef with taco seasoning. We did add a handful of diced onions, just because we like diced onions in this house. Fresco Mexican crumbling cheese. We used flour street taco tortillas. You could have used, I guess you could use the corn tortillas, but we didn't have any, so we used what we had. Put a little oil in the bottom of a pan. Put your tortilla in. Put in a couple of teaspoons or tablespoons of taco meat. Add some crumbled cheese to it. Fold it in half. let it crisp up a little bit, and drizzle some enchilada sauce on it. Flip it over, do the same thing again. When we put it on our plate, we also use taco sauce, and we also added some sour cream. So don't have a total for the dinner. Like I say, it was all made with the ingredients that we already had on hand, other than the enchilada sauce. We enjoyed it. We hope you give it a try. Folks, until next time, y'all take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later.